Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Um, Today, we will be speaking on why persistence is so important. And since I started recording now, I'm going to show it again. Most of the information I'm getting is from this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And, this book, guys, this book has a lot of ways that it can amplify your life, allow you to take your success to the next level, not only in physical riches, but in mentality and in every aspect that you believe you can grow rich in, right? You can grow rich in relationship. You can grow rich in health. You can grow rich in anything, but the book is called Think, right? Because everything starts from here. Think and grow rich. This is it, guys. You're thinking and you're growing rich, right? So why is persistence so important? You ask yourself this question, and you really think about you think about the fact that persistence really means it's a firm, continuous course of action. A firm, right? Firm and continuous course of action that no matter how difficult anything might happen, anything might be, any situation in your life, no matter the difficulty of it, no matter what, you will keep going. No matter how difficult it may seem, no matter how tough, no matter how impossible things may seem, you're going to keep going, right? So that's the power of persistence, guys. You just keep going. You keep going when everything looks like it's not going to work. You keep going when things don't look the way you want them to. You just keep going. Because in order to obtain that, you must remember, who are you, right? Who am I to have persistence? You gotta remember, you have the power. You have this persistence is really a superpower. And in the 15 chapters of Think and Grow Rich, it goes over, I believe those chapters are each titled as a superpower. As a superpower, we have powers. We are on top of the food chain for a reason. Our minds are intelligent for a reason. We have powers. So to obtain the superpower as an individual, we have the ability to enter a state of mind. We have the ability to take our success to the next level by entering to this mindset. And it's very real. It's very, very real, because once we focus, right? Once I start drifting my attention to persistence, once I start focusing on that thing, I'm like, okay, I want to be persistent in what? You have persistence, you have the tool. That's the tool. Now, what do you want to apply it to in your life? And I definitely encourage you guys to take notes on these, because every single day I'm writing, and these things are key. Sometimes you go back to it, you reread them, and you understand why it was so important to write it down. I've definitely written down things that didn't make sense to me at the moment, and then, months after, then they made sense to me. Right, so the persistent factor in your life, the law of persistence, is continuing forward when everything seems like it's not going to work, right? When should I be persistent and when should I not be persistent? Because we have to understand, guys, there's a time and place for everything. And even though you're persistent with your goals, you're persistent with your actions, you're persistent with your schedule, you don't want to confuse persistence for pushiness, right? So understand the difference. You definitely should be persistent with yourself when you made a goal that you want to keep. The most of the time, 96% of the time, the excuses we make up, they're not valid. It's valid to be persistent, but sometimes there are real reasons why we can't go to the gym that day, or we can't read that day. Things show up, and we're humans. Life happens every single day. We just have to understand how to balance everything, So don't confuse persistence with pushiness. Because once you start doing this, you start messing with the art of self-discipline. You start messing with the way people see you. You start messing with, the way you want to level yourself up. So keep everything on track, because at the end of the day, life is simply, a balance. Life is simply a balance of things that you should do with yourself every single day. How are you spending your days? And what are you doing to spend those days as productive as possible? Where a lot of people ask me, where should I be persistent, and my answer really is when nobody's really watching you. You should be persistent. Posting that you're at the gym every day on Instagram, that's great. You're posting that you're reading and you're writing your notes on Instagram, Facebook, that's incredible. But the most important thing to do, guys, is to be persistent for yourself. When nobody's watching is when 95% of your success is going to show later on. Because remember, everything in life is just planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds. And not everybody needs to know every single seed that you plant, right? Not everybody needs to know every seed that you plant. So plant those special seeds with no one else having knowledge of your plans. Plant those seeds, water them consistently, and be persistent with watering those plants. I mean, if you look at a garden, you need to persistently, water that garden, take care of that garden, right? It's life. So treat your goals like they have life, because when you treat them like that, they will treat you so much better. It's the way you treat things, guys. When you treat something with respect, with love, and with care, it's going to treat you that much better. The universe and God is going to reward you handsomely because you gave it the care, you gave it the love. Yesterday I was speaking on how when we set our goals and when we speak our affirmations, how are we saying them? If you're saying your affirmations like I am great, I am wealthy, I'm abundant, you're not really paying attention to them. Now, I explained how when you enter into this state of mind where you can feel an abundance of love, overcome yourself, then speak your goals out. Get into a state of mind and say, okay. You're thinking about all the good things right now. Everything's flowing up. Your juices are bubbling. You're seasoning up, and then you say, I am abundant. It's gonna feel so much different when you're feeling full of love instead of just saying your affirmation because you're saying it. I always say this, guys. It's super important, and the way you say things and the way you write things, right? When you're writing your goals down, like I said, feel what you write. Feel what you write. Go over what you write. Like touch it. For example, these are some notes I took for today. You feel it, and then when you're feeling that, guys, this is real. When you're feeling that, you feel success. You feel like whatever that goal may be, you have already accomplished it because it's already done. When people say, oh, it's already done, bro, 6 figures is already done, you actually need to feel like it's already done. That's the power of faith. Knowing that something is done. And don't be afraid because you're not going to look stupid. You're not going to look stupid. Once you have faith, you definitely accomplish whatever it is that you want. Wealth, health, happiness, everything you want. Definitely try that, my brother, because look, that's going to, you're already mighty successful. Imagine what this is going to do to you and your personal development once you apply this, So don't confuse persistence with being pushy, right? And always do it, especially when you're by yourself, because what you do when you're by yourself is what really resonates later on in life. So why should you be persistent? Because if you lack the ability to stay persistent with life will have no mercy on you. I was saying, life is simply a push and pull. What you give it is what you're going to receive. Treat life with respect. Treat your goals with respect, and really treat yourself with respect. When you're writing your goals, I have weekly goals, right? So I write a different goals per week. I feel like that's the most convenient. And then you can reread them, right? When you're rereading them, when you wake up, when you're doing your morning rituals, for example, me, first thing I do, I wake up at 5:20 in the morning. I pray as soon as I get up, because what that does is that it helps me get out of bed. Because I was on the phone with my brother Jose today, and I was telling him, like, bro, if I were to want those 10 extra minutes, to wake up at 5:30, bro, I would have spent 2 hours in bed, because you cannot trust the carnal state of your carnal state. It will deceive you. It will. It just will. I've been fooled way too many times by sleep. It will, it has no respect for your goals or your aspirations or anything. So first thing I do is I pray and I meditate. These don't have to take long. As long as you're giving them with love and abundance, you're going to be good. Pray, meditate. Think when you're meditating, it's really, really easy to get sidetracked. So when you meditate, the best advice I always give to be consistent with meditation is to just clear your mind and just think of nothing. Think of nothing and then just think of one thing. Think about your goals. Think about your happiness. See me, I think about myself with my team, Chairman 10, walking on stage. I see myself with the blazer. I smell the quality of that blazer. I smell the quality of my tie. I smell the car that I'm gonna buy. That nice smell of a new car. I smell that. Walking into that new home. I smell that, guys. And in my mind, the mind is so powerful that we can come up with these things. But you need to persistently think about those things, because as you train your subconscious mind, that's going to become your reality. And soon, when you start, daydreaming, that's what you're going to start daydreaming about. Because your mind is going to be full of that. When you sleep, your dreams are most likely going to be of the things you're feeding your mind. Everything you do to yourself, everything you feed yourself, it stays in the subconscious mind. Everything you listen to. My brother Neno this morning, he was saying he's very, very careful with the people he surrounds himself with, because what comes in through the ear is directly into the heart. And sometimes people will just not give you the best things to listen to. That's why, guys, you guys need to make sure you surround yourself around people who lift you up. You surround yourself with people who make you happy. People who are going to be better for you. Because look, if you're spending your time, your valuable time, the time that you're never going to get back, especially this golden time in 2020, with people that you don't want to spend your time with, you're wasting your time. You're never going to get that back, This time right now, this is golden. You guys are spending it in a very, very productive way, because we're educating ourselves. We're learning, So spend your time with people who are going to lift you up, people who are going to benefit you. Guys, 2020 is for you. 2020 is for you, because people who don't benefit you in any way, they're like leeches. They just suck all the positivity out of you. They just suck it out. Be careful what you hear, and be careful the people that you spend your time with, because we want good persistence. There can be a persistence of negativity in your life. There could be a persistence of bad habits. That's the type of persistence that we want to avoid. Because you have to remember, abundance and the things that you desire in your life will still come in your life. Do you want greatness, or do you want treachery? Do you want to be abundant in a great way, or do you want to be sad for a long time? And these times definitely happen. These times in life where we feel stuck, where we feel like we can't move up. What's going on in your life that's making you feel like that? Really analyze what's going on in your life. Why is, we might be happy overall, but there might be one part of our lives that we might not be satisfied with. There might be something just holding us back. And you guys have to cut people off. You guys have to cut off bad habits. You guys need to cut off things that are not elevating you. If you want to change, you have to start changing the bad things and converting them to great things. So, when I have this quote that I wrote down today, when you have no fear and when you walk with faith and know that success is as close as you put it, you find a true nugget in life. Because guys, look, when you walk with faith, faith is absolutely the opposite of fear. Faith is the opposite of fear. What is fear? Fear is being afraid, not taking action because you're simply afraid of the outcome. Fear is not doing what you know you should be doing. Fear is holding back. Fear is these things that don't allow you to keep continuing forward. Now, faith is the opposite of that. Faith is knowing that no matter what, no matter the road you walk, no matter the steps you take, no matter the nails you step on, barefoot, no matter anything. I mean, you understand that it won't be easy. But faith is knowing that at the end of that tunnel, you will be blessed in abundance with that light. That's faith. Understand that sometimes it's not going to be easy, you know, but understand that the hardest thing you're going through right now, you're only going through it because you can actually, you know, you can, what's the word? You can handle it, you know? You can handle everything you're going through right now. That's a fundamental fact. Everything you're going through right now, you can handle it. You wouldn't be going through it if you wouldn't be able to handle it. That's why you're still here. That's why you're on this call right now. Think about all the, I mean, I don't know some of the personal things that's going on in your life, but you guys know what those things are. You guys know how to overcome them. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. It's already there. And when you guys add the law of persistence into your life, you will see that you will change for the better. You will elevate yourself. You will take your success to the next level. Whether it be on trading, you know, what do you want to do? You know, you want to become better. Study your charts, you know, study your academies, study your sessions, get on these live calls, you know. If you want to become better as an individual, you know, get your reading, guys. This book. You guys need to pick this book up and really, really study it, because this book is going to help you guys. This book is going to help you. It's going to elevate you. It's going to allow you to take success to the next level. That's a fact, right? So visualize yourself as the most successful being you can become. Visualize yourself as the best version of yourself. Think of that image right now, you know. Right? If you want, just close your eyes right now and just think about it. Think about yourself. What do you want to become this year? What do you want to become? Where do you want to be? Think about that one place you've always wanted to travel in the world. Think about that outfit that you're going to be wearing when you're there. Think about it, you know. Feel it. Feel the warm winds of the Dominican Republic, you know, Bahamas, anywhere you want to go. Feel it right now, you know. Claim that, because what you're thinking of right now, that place that you're thinking of, you got to claim it. And it's going to be yours. Everything that you are visualizing in your mind, everything that you're creating in your mind is already yours. We just have to find ways to claim those things. Because once you find out the hacks of claiming those things, you're going to start getting it more consistently. And you're going to start seeing that, yo, this is actually not that hard. You know, like I actually did this. So the more you do that, guys, the easier it's going to be the ultimate version of yourselves. You know, as you continue to study, as you continue to be faithful to yourself, knowing that the things you do to yourself when no one is watching is what matters. Being truthful with yourself, you know, holding yourself accountable for success, for failure, accepting everything that happens as a stepping stone towards the ultimate goal. Sometimes we dwell so much on what happened to us today that we hold that tomorrow and the next day and the next day, you know, and we hold it for weeks. And then by the time we're already ready to let that burden go, we missed out on so many opportunities. Guys, it happens to everybody, you know, it happens to everybody. Definitely get out of the loophole. Get out, and, you know, definitely branch out, because you guys are going to take success to the next level. Once you get out of that pattern, once you get out of that, you know, of that hole, you're going to see how beautiful everything you can do is. I mean, a lot of you have experienced life in a great way, but you guys don't know that, you know. I know you guys know, but you guys don't know the blessings that 2020 has for you guys. You know, every single day I pray for everyone who watches these videos. You know, I bless every single viewer. You know, I'm putting these on YouTube, so if you're watching this 10 years from now, like I'm blessing you right now. This is generational, right? So with that being said, guys, I hope every single one of you feel extremely blessed, feel extremely abundant. Feel the spirit and the law of persistence. Apply it to your life. Apply it to your life every single day. Take it and really own it. Because once you apply the law of persistence to your life, you're going to see that those goals that you wrote in the beginning of 2020 or before the year started, I know a lot of my team members, we started our goals before 2020 started. Facts. So, you know, once you start doing these things, guys, once you start taking these things to the next level, and once they start being revealed to you, you're going to say, wow, this is what I worked so hard for. And this is what I finally have acquired. This is what I deserve. You're going to see how beautiful it feels. You know, this morning, my brother Neno was talking to me, and, you know, he told me to celebrate the goals that I already want. Celebrate those things. Celebrate it in your head so much that once you actually get it, it's like, yo, like, I've been here before. You feel nostalgia, like, I've been here before. I've been here before. Like, this is already done. The power of saying it's already done is celebrating and feeling it in your mind. It really is already done. So whatever it may be that you guys want, however you guys may want to better yourselves, better your lives, better the lives of the people you love, feel as if it's already done and you will acquire the success. Guys, thank you very much for joining this call today. You know, we're keeping it 30 minutes every day. I'm super, super grateful for every single one of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Samantha. You always bless me. But no, guys, you know, I definitely hope and I know that blessings got poured into your lives today. If anybody has any questions, if anybody has anything they would like to share, please go ahead and you know, let me know. Unmute yourself. I definitely would love to hear, you know, some of the things you guys have to say. If not, it's okay. But definitely take it to the next level, guys, because we have no time to play any more games. You know, whatever you're doing, whatever you told yourself you were going to do, even if you don't want to do it, guys, you know, remember, definition of persistence is a firm continuation course of actions, no matter how difficult the situation ahead may be. You know, that's real. No matter how difficult the situation may be, you just keep taking it to the next level. You don't play any games. You keep going, right? No matter how difficult it may be, keep going, guys. God bless every single one of you. I love every single one of you. Take it to the next level, guys, and I will see you guys at the top.